Hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. This Dad's Platinum Journey here. And yes, today we are carrying on our playthrough of Final Fantasy VII Remake Hard Mode. We are tackling Chapter 3 today. We're going to be getting into it. We've got a lot of side questing to do. I've kind of got ourselves up to... I think last time we kind of like left this, I haven't touched it since. We have got to the point where we're kind of going off for doing like Tifa little missions, and then we're going to get into the side quest in a little bit. I'll give people just a minute or two. We are kind of like, it's a bit of an impromptu stream today, so I don't know if we're going to get very many people in. You might get a few people coming in, just sort of popping in for a quick, but it's pretty much the day before Christmas Eve as of time of live stream, so we'll see if anybody is actually going to be around, or if we're all partying up going into it. Our drink tonight, what are we drinking? I've got some of these today, little brew dogs. You ever did one of these before? It is a Planet Pale Ale. I've not tried these before. So we're going to have a little bit of a tipple here. Hang on a second. We'll get this for the audio content. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Nice and foamy. Love that. Hang on. Ooh, that's fresh. That's really tasty. I like that. It's light. It's really nice. Yeah, there's almost like a... It's all earthy like texture to it. Being that it's from the planet, right? Anyway, let's get ourselves on with this one here. So let's get ourselves into the stream. Let's have a look at see where we are. Okay. Obviously, this hard mode, we can kind of see if you are new to the channel, you're kind of catching this for the first time. So obviously, hard mode is a new game plus. We're pretty much well powered up like for ourselves here today. Let's get ourselves into it here. I don't think we're going to be able to place any darts. I'd like to show you guys how that works. But if you are following along and you want to make sure that you've got all the tracks as well, I'll try and do my best to pick up where they are. But here would be like your first one normally. Tifa's theme would normally be picked up here, so you better see that. We're going to follow Tifa outside. We're going to start off. She's going to take us around Sector 7 here.
Seeing as you didn't bring any luggage, I'm guessing there's stuff you need to buy.
Thanks.
And don't worry, we'll pay you the difference after.
Okay.
Where
have you gone, Tifa? Ah, this way.
Don't take your eyes off it.
It's always interesting when you're walking around like through the Sector 7 slums. You'll be able to sort of see and hear like the NPCs, how they react to Tifa, how they react to you when you're going around. They have no idea who you are. They're like, who's this guy? And they're always like, when you're going around with Tifa, they're like, hey, Tifa! Like this dude. Tifa, baby!
He'll take your money.
Sounds like a pretty sweet gig. If you ever need someone to fill in, I'm in there.
In your dreams, maybe.
Huh?
Cloud! Since we're here, maybe we should do a little shopping.
Suppose I could take a look.
It's weird, it's weird cuts on this one. Okay. You can obviously have a little look. There's not really too much here for us to really kind of buy. You'd get the prelude from this shop. So again, if this is your first playthrough, you'd want to pick that up. But really, there's nothing for us to be able to do here. In terms of like materia, I don't need anything. Everything's sort of maxed out for our playthrough. So we're just going to continue on.
Fancy? If you change your mind, you know where I am. That goes for you too, Tifa.
We'll see you around, okay?
All right.
And let us know when your filter next.
That's the first one done.
All the items you could want, straight from the.
All right.
He's a
Here we go.
regular. Stock up here, and he might throw in a freebie or two.
For you, maybe.
Well, you could try being a little nicer.
That's it.
To get free shit? Not my style.
Not my style.
Our next stop is Stargazer Heights. Landlady's a client.
Just met her.
Then you
Yeah,
know
we've
what
already
to
spoken to
expect.
this lady once
Remember,
already,
she's a
like in
good
the
friend
previous
of
stream, but we're going to be able to
Avalanche,
speak to her
so be
again.
nice. Please.
Let's head up. There's not much in the way of doing loads of battles in this. There's a few little mini bosses that we've got to tackle. One is probably a little bit more challenging than the other. The Wraith Dog is going to be a little bit more of a problem. Let's cue this
Hey,
cutscene.
Carl. Got some filters for you.
Tifa, my dear, dear girl. Oh, what's he?
Oh, this is tasty.
Working?
Be nice. Cloud's helping me with collections.
You better take care of her.
I'm pretty good at taking care of myself, you know.
That I do. Still, better him than
I love
you.
all the sort of interesting new
Charm,
NPCs that they've added into this
big
game.
sword,
It really
no
gives the world a bit
skills.
more character, a bit more life.
Be nice.
I've got
Doing your
skills.
best.
You're looking awfully glum. Are you getting enough sleep? A good long rest will cure anything, I tell you.
A tried and true lesson for life on the ground floor. Am I right?
That you are. Now, your money.
Thanks, Marl. You take care of yourself.
Don't
There
do
we go.
anything I wouldn't
Got a little
do.
bit extra money. Okay, that's her done. Is that the only dog in the slums as well? Yeah. If you played the intermission DLC, that dog plays a little bit more of a bigger
Marl's
part.
great. She helped get me set up back in the day.
You been here a while now?
5 years.
I remember the first time like I really kind of got to play this. I spent so much time in Sector 7. I didn't want to leave.
Last stop is the weapons store.
I just wanted to be around here for ages. It just felt like such like coming home. Like, there's something so warm about it when you're walking around. Oh, here we go. Okay. Angry man in a weapon shop.
That last filter didn't do shit.
We're so sorry about that. Hopefully this one will work better.
Save your excuses and get out.
All right. If you could just settle your bill, we'll be
I
on
think
our
this
way.
is really out of order. I really do.
Charging me for your bus
It's like
pass?
it was a broken piece of equipment and like we're still charging for it.
You can mosey up in here and
We
have
should
your way.
really replace it.
Please.
Thank you very much. Seeing as we're done with our rounds and you've got a small fortune
Unless he's
now,
lying, of
why not
course.
take a gander at the weapons?
Well, when will Barrett be back with the rest?
Before we open up tonight. It'll be a while yet, so what do you want to do?
Don't really know.
In that case, I've got
I
a
like this.
suggestion.
People obviously talk about, side questing as,
Serious about becoming a merc,
fluff
then
and it's
it's
not
time
really
to
needed.
start making
That's all well and good. It's always a very well, it's a good, it's an okay opinion to have.
Lesson for life on the ground
But I
floor.
always feel like that the reason why we have these side quests at this particular point has a moral sort of standard in the story,
Gets you better connections.
you know?
How do I start?
Why not help out the neighborhood watch? They're mostly volunteers, but you'll get to know people.
Yeah, okay.
Didn't see anybody at the office, so let's head up top.
Okay. Let's head ourselves like up here. So this sort of real main area, there's going to be a chest around here. So we'll pick that up. I think it's an ether. Da, 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 da. I've been playing a lot of Crisis Core, so I'm used to pressing X to open up, not triangle. I've got to get used to playing this again. Okay, let's head inside.
Huh.
And we've got
Didn't
these
know you
guys.
were holding down the fort.
Huh? Oh, hey, Cloud. Looking to join the neighborhood watch?
That depends. What is this neighborhood?
Hey, how we doing, PTR? How we doing, buddy?
Stuff, really.
City boy, city boy.
Taking care of any beasts that wander into town.
We're not doing too badly, man. Have Merry Christmas to you, mate. Are you drinking a tipple tonight?
Only one who will look out for
We have got a
you.
brew dog tonight.
Clouds
A
are
Planet
perfect.
Pale Ale,
Only
so
we know that.
if you're drinking something, pop it in the chat, buddy.
Thought if he joined the watch, he could get his name out
We're just
there.
having a nice chill stream this evening. Nothing too complicated, hopefully. I'm not going to be streaming for too long either. I don't want to be a bit too late. I've got some rapping to do this evening, so I just wanted to pop on, say hello to people.
No thanks. It's fine just the way it is.
What? You some kind of purist? I know I.
And like I've just obviously, like I said, I've just been playing Crisis Core, and I've got the platinum for it as well. It's an amazing game. It really gives you a sense of like Cloud. I mean, it's not even the Buster Sword that he's looking at.
All set. Needless to say, you'll have to try it out to appreciate the difference.
Okay. I keep forgetting because obviously on the hard mode we don't get the like tutorials. They've been taken off now because you don't need them anymore. So you get these cuts in the dialogue that just feel a little bit off when you play it the second time around.
So,
But But there we go.
These monsters.
Scrap Boulevard. Good hunting.
Hey, Cloud,
Okay, so we've got to head over to Scrap Boulevard.
I've got this.
but
It shouldn't be too much of a difficult task for us to kind of go and do.
Lead on.
So,
sure thing. I know these streets better
Tifa
than anyone.
absolutely, like, kicks butt, like, playing this game. Particularly on hard mode. In the original, like, playthrough, the initial playthrough that you
Scrap
do,
Boulevard is out west.
you're very much, like, targeted kind of towards, like, using Cloud.
Anyway, we should
And he is mega powerful when you're playing it. But as you level up the other characters, like Tifa, Aerith, you're really going to be able to get a sense of that. At work, saving my beer for Xmas. Merry Xmas to you and the family. Yes, mate. You too, mate. I hope I'm not going to get you in trouble for for checking out a stream at work, mate. But I appreciate you popping by anyway. But I hope work's good for you. You know, not too long. Get yourself back home for Christmas, mate. Are you at home for Christmas? Have you got plans? Are you going away?
See why monsters would feel right at home.
I'm going to be at home at Christmas time. We normally tend to stay at home. Right, so we are tasked to going to go around. I'm not going to pick up the materia. It's a nice materia. I don't need it.
And there's our first challenge. Show me what you got, Cloud.
Okay.
Take the lead.
Let me handle it. Gotcha.
Boom. Tifa is just super strong. Like when she's doing her special moves, she's
that's
so
what a
strong.
soldier looks like in action.
This was just a warm-up.
And when she builds up her speed, because she's the fastest character in the game. I've got to get used to what buttons I'm pressing here. That's a lethal combo as well. Like the punch. Got a chest here. Not that I need it. But I'll try my best to try and get you guys guides on as to where things are. Okay, we've got triple slash here. Should take these out. Okay, cool. These were rats difficult? Not really, but they do summon a lot more of their friends coming around, so you want to take care of them quite quickly.
It's a little
Yeah, I'm just getting used to sort of getting back into some of the button pressing here. Ah! Dodge out of the way of the feast, because you don't really want to be in the way of that. Triple slash, Omni Strike. There we go. Lovely stuff. Okay, all done.
I think that might be the last.
Maxine! How we doing, girl? You alright? Thank you so much for popping by.
So,
It's going to be a quiet one, I think, Maxine. So, lovely to have you here.
a win
Hope you're doing well today.
you know?
Have you been working? Are you finished work now?
Trust me,
Is it Christmas time yet for you?
Right. Let's go check in with Biggs and Wedge.
Right. Okay, that is mission done. So, just a few bit of like monster cleanup here. And then we're pretty much going to be working our way onto the side quests, which is what we sort of wanted to do really today. So in this on this chapter, there are 6 side quests that we can do. 3 are kind of open pretty much from the off. We're going to head back up this way.
Got new numbers for Monster Slaying this month. Check them out.
What?
There we go.
Got every last one
Pop
too.
back in there.
Now the slum should be safe.
You guys are machines.
Good job. Meanwhile, we told everyone we could about you.
So I heard. I've got to ask though. What did you tell them?
It's all right. All you gotta do is keep up the good work. It'll pay off soon enough, I promise.
How's the sword, by the way?
Good.
Glad to hear it.
Such an impressive sword, though. Even like the twin stinger, like we're sort of shown off here. It's not the Buster sword.
We've been through a lot.
But when you're looking at the Buster Sword, if you play Crisis Core, and I do recommend playing it, if you're playing this, we've played this one. If you haven't played already, please go and play Crisis Core, because, oh boy,
To ask.
that really gives you a sense of where the Buster Sword comes from, the meaning behind it, the importance behind it, and how Cloud became Cloud. It's really an origin story for him.
While we try to rustle up some more
Ah, this girl is doing alright. Not the best of days, but not too late to make it better. Nah, no work for me. I actually left that job. Oh, okay. Retail ain't for me. It ain't for a lot of people, Maxine. It ain't for a lot of people. I spent about 10 years in retail. I did a long time.
got yourself a new weapon? Let's see if we can't.
Okay, we missed that entire section
Let's go chat up Weimer.
because we've already done it. So you'd normally pick up the iron blade here. That's what you would do on your initial playthrough. But you literally just skip that entire section.
Oh, he should be back at the office by now.
Yeah, I spent 10 years at a supermarket. I won't name what it is because I don't want to feel like, you know, I'm sort of dissing the supermarket. It's fine. They treat you very, very well. But yeah, retail. I know what it's like.
You need a helping hand?
So this is Weimer. He's going to be dishing out some side quests for us. He's kind of
This is
a bit of a sort of not an authoritative hand. He knows a lot of what's going on around here. So he's going to ask for our help on a few tasks.
I'll take on anything.
I've asked he plans to play Crisis Core as she had CC on PSP, and how she's planning to wait for a sale. Yeah, I mean it's not. I mean it's a. Is it a 50 quid game at the moment? I think, or 40 quid game. I think if you get it on PS4, there's not that much difference between PS4 and PS5. To be honest with you, I wouldn't have thought. I'd think maybe you've got a high frame rate. I think on PS5. That's about it. Which, if you like your frames, it's well worth doing. But okay, so side quests. This one is going to be super easy on hard mode because we've already really done a whole load of assessing, which is what you need to do for this. So he's basically going to ask us to go and assess some monsters. You basically go into the area that we've just been into. You would assess them and then come back, and then he would do that. So we've already done it. So that was a pretty simple side quest.
that went well.
Oh yeah, and to get misgendered by a bunch of customers. Oh, yeah.
Was alright, I guess.
Yeah, I can get that it's difficult when people either just don't have that kind of like understanding about anything. Like they're just a bit, I don't know, ignorant maybe. They just don't know.
Teacher?
That's a shame. I'm sorry about that, Maxine. I'm sorry to hear that.
Next time.
It's like 40 quid in some retail. Oh, okay. Yeah. She doesn't have PS5, so PS4 it is. It's the only thing you're going to be missing out on. I believe the like the fidelity of the graphics are still pretty good. Is it a PS4 Pro, Maxine, or is it just a base PS4? Because the PS4 Pro does run better. So if you do have that, it'd be well worth checking if that is the case. Right, okay, so that is the first side quest done. We're going to go over this way. And we're going to go... oh, I tell you what I should have done. It's got the cats. But we're going to go do this one first. We'll do this one.
Hey there, Tifa. Welcome back.
To be fair, like 40 quid for Crisis Core. I can get people obviously want to get it on a sale. But you know what? It's worth it. It's a good game. I really rate it. I think they've done a fantastic job remastering that game, making it feel and look really clean. It's really smooth. I loved it. Had such a good time. Cool. So this is why we get these little cuts in the dialogue here. It's going to muck around a little bit. So we're going to be tasked here with taking out some rats. Some doom rats. What games you got planned to get next year, Mr. Dad? Love that, Mr. Dad. I've got a bit of a backlog to kind of clear up, to be honest with you, PTR. I've got God of War Ragnarok to clear up. I think I'm getting Gotham Knights for Christmas. I'll have that to play. I've just got a few things on the backlog that I just need to finish up. And I've got games that I still haven't even started, like Kena, Bridge of Spirits, Star Wars. That's the... what was the one that came out a few years back? The third-person action one. Fallen Order. Jedi Fallen Order. I still have that like to kind of play with here. Oh, we're straight in with the Doom Rats. Oh, okay. Okay, so we're going to go for a focus strike here. We're going to get rid of this. I'm gonna disorder this actually, because this really kind of gets it up. We're gonna go for a focused thrust. I need to kind of get disorder. I really like the disorder because it gets you right in there. There we go. Cool. I think. I know it's A that we've got getting rid of.
Deal with that.
Let me handle this.
We're going to stagger it. Cool. We're going to go with Tree Strike, which is awesome.
Get ready.
We'll do it for Infinity's End, but if Tifa might actually just knock this out. Good teamwork. Okay, Art of Swordplay, Volume 5. Sweet. Granted, the colleagues that my managers treated me so well. I felt great with them. Cool, yeah, but customers let me down. It's unfortunately the customers, isn't it? It's always the customers. It's always. I could even do... Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You can if you want to. You don't have to talk about it. It's all good, Maxine. It's a real shame. It's a real shame. But unfortunately, like, you know, you're going to get so many customers at, like, different ends of spectrums and things like that. Like, some people are going to be really understanding and some people just aren't. And it's just... And it's... I think it's the same wherever you are. Or wherever you are, like, within yourself. Whether it's, like, gender things, religious things, you know, whatever it is. I feel like just... When customers go into shops, they don't really care about you or your life. They just want to go in and buy something, and they don't really care about really how they kind of treat you because they're at the door and they're on to somebody else. They're off to ruin someone else's life. So, you know, never take these things to heart. You know, just, you know, move on. And, you know, I'm hoping that you find something good enough for you, Maxine, because you're a really good person, really lovely girl. So just keep it there, keep it going. I was intended but to write Crisis Core for Sandra as a surprise. PS4 Sim. Oh yeah, they don't have the pro version. It's gonna run nice. It's gonna run nice. Don't worry. I think you'll have a really good time with it. It's used to me like with the 60 frames. Like I get used to kind of like having that sharpness in the gameplay. It's really good. Okay, we're back to the item shop. We finished up the Doom wraps. They're not massively difficult, even on hard mode. You've got to be careful. They can really surprise you. So just make sure that you just, you know, you kind of looking after yourself there. Oh, a public-facing job. You don't quick. There's a lot of stupid out there. There is. There really is. There really is. You know, amount of times like I'm just like, ugh, like this person. Ugh. You know. I know.
I'll make it worth your while, of course. Give you some incentive. Talk you up to Weimer and my customers and anybody else who listens. You'll be swimming in work before you know it.
Always the customers. If it wasn't like on the shop floor, I'd probably still be there. I mean, there are obviously availability in some larger places than that with retail where like you could just work in the back. You know, you can work sort of warehouse and delivery and all this sort of stuff. You know, yeah, PTR's always right. We don't need to buy anything, so bye-bye item shop. Rat problem completed. Okay, we have got some cats to find. Let's go find some cats. Cats are fun. Cats are fun. We have to cut through here, right next door to where the weapon shop is. That's where that is. Just over here is Betty. Hi, Betty.
Oh, hey there.
So Betty's here.
Is Marlene?
We're going to
No.
get a mission to find some cats.
Okay.
Another nice, easy mission.
She can help me find my friends.
I know someone who can help you. This guy right here.
So we've got 3 cats to find.
Okay.
They're not very
Tell me
difficult.
all about them. They have long arms and legs, and they're a little skinny. They like places where there's food, and nice people will give them treats when they ask. And small spaces. Oh yeah, and they're all cats.
I'm looking for cats.
They're friendly, so if you call them, they'll come running. All 3 of them. Find
I
my
love it.
friends, please.
I mean, it's nice because Betty plays like a bit of a part in this game. Like she appears a few times. Like she's not a, you know, a quest giver. Like she's part of the lore. She's part of the, you know, the story of, you know, Sector 7. So the first cat we're going to find is over here.
Wait, did you hear that just now?
Meow. There's cat. Meow. Cat goes off. Okay. Second cat. Oh no, we've got Johnny.
Something's wrong. Let's check it out.
We could do this bit. This is actually part of the main quest line. I might actually just do this in a little bit. Second cat's here.
Did you hear that just...
I think the physical element of being in a warehouse or whatever might work against me. But I'll be happy to look into my options. I'm a creative-minded lady, so... I sound like that. Ah, it's all good. Yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, it's one of those things, isn't it? Where, like, you know, if you're looking for work and jobs and things like that. I know my cousin, he works, like, in warehouse. And he's happy sort of not being customer-facing. He's quite happy just kind of doing his thing and, you know, being back there. So this lady here, she's, like, trying to get a cat to come out. So we're going to go and get the cat.
Will you be a dear and lend me a hand?
Okay, off we go. Get to crawl down. Look at all the cats. Look at this one. Oh, sorry, mate. Okay, I'm not going to go there just yet, because I'm just going to go get this chest here. Not that we need it, but I'm just showing you that there's a chest there. 2 bottles of adrenaline. I don't think there is here on this one. Or is it on intermission? Oh, it's on intermission. There's some materia there, but I think it's on the DLC. Cool. So we're just going to get this cat. That's the last one. And it's going to send us back to Betty.
This sucks.
This sucks.
Screw this.
Okay, return to Betty. Let's do that. So we're already 3 out of the 6 down here. It doesn't take too long, particularly on the hard mode stuff. Yeah, not being around people regardless would be ideal. Despite my internet persona being very chatty and stuff. I'm incredibly introverted. Do you know what? I'm the same. I'm the same. People think because of my job, what I do, I'm on stream. Even my job is very open. Like I'm almost like a performer because I teach a lot of like group exercise class. I PT. You know, I'm on a gym floor a lot of the time. We have to have this bit of a persona when we come out. Particularly when I'm teaching classes, you have to be really... You're on show, right? I'm on a stage in front of people, like, teaching a class. It's right there. But I'm so introverted. Like, I really find it difficult. But I do enjoy my job. I really love it. And I'm really good at it. Like, you know, I've won awards for the things that I do. And I've been promoted and all this sort of stuff like that. So I'm pretty high up in terms of level. But, yeah, I'm real introverted. I really am. Okay, so if you ever want to go and have a little bit of a look, you can go across to the quest line here that we've cleared. So we've got 1, 2, 3 of them done here. So we need to... oh, did I fail one before? Oh, I know what I did that. That's fine. That was on the previous playthrough. That's fine. That's fine. So that one is there. Nuisance in the factory. Okay, cool. Nuisance in the factory is probably the one that I'll do. On the prowl is what I'll probably leave us on. I'll probably do that last because the fight's quite difficult. So I know, I love that. Ugh, screw this. Let's do the sort of story mission here with Johnny first. Let's clear this up. So we gotta head over this way. I love this character. Johnny in the original game, Johnny was just a guy. You kind of saw him around Sector 7, around Midgar, but you would see him in Costa del Sol and things like that. And he would just be a bit of a character that would turn up and not really say or do anything. He was just there. But I love in the remake that they made him like a real kind of full-fledged character. So they're here to interrogate Johnny because it was his key card that was used to break into a Shinra facility to get explosives. which is what Jessie, one of the other characters, had actually done.
Actually,
So now we know that she stole his card
I'm coming.
to basically frame him,
are you
essentially.
sure?
It's the least I can do. Lead on.
So here we go.
Thanks. Come on.
He could go to jail.
So we've got to head this way. There's another... this is the third... I don't think it's going to be around. Oh, there he is. So you talk to this guy. He gives you a song, but we already have it. Oh, it's so horrible. It's terrible. Terrible. Okay, I love talking to people online, but I'm a shy girl quite. Yeah. If we're talking to people usually, I think it gets worse since coming out. You know, it's always very difficult, you know. You gotta be you'll know when you're ready to do these sorts of things, Maxine. You'll know when it's time to do it, so, you know. You feel free to sort of sit back and be you. That's the most important thing, you know. You gotta be you. Right, okay. So we're heading this way with Tifa.
Model citizens don't steal blasting agents. So why don't you tell me why your ID popped when we were going over the warehouse logs?
Huh? You got it all wrong.
So this is where like you kind of get like the gist of what's happened here, because he says it, I think. There you go. Jessie, she jacked my ID. So we get to hear that little bit of a conversation there.
I swear. All he had to do was keep his mouth shut.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, you distract the officers and I'll figure something out.
Now we're going to go in there and beat them up. So the key thing about this game is benching. Okay, you've got to bench. With hard mode, you can't replenish your MP, because you'll see here it would be replenishing HP. Although it's oh, it does say that. I thought I might have hidden the marker. So just to make sure that there we go. My MP, so HP's gone back up to max. MP still up there, because I haven't used any yet. So we're going to head our way inside here.
Let him go.
We've got a few guards. The dog is probably going to cause us the biggest problem.
Is that who I think it is? Hell yeah! You guys really came to save me!
Oh, we nearly gave it away there.
What do you think you're doing?
Just shut him up. Okay, here we go. Okay, we've got... I might just use some... Stagger the dog. Yes! Boom. That was quick enough. Okay.
Is it over? Yo!
I don't think there's anything to pick up here.
All right.
I know, we've got a bit of a thing. So I did use a little bit of MP there. Not too much. So the way that you can recover MP inside this is by breaking those crates up. You'll be able to get some Mako stones. You'll get a chance of getting Mako stones, which can replenish your MP. So it's a good way to do that. Definitely better for being the person I truly identify as. Good.
Then get the hell
That's perfect. You definitely should be like that. Absolutely.
You ain't never gonna see
You
my
know,
face again.
and you do things when you're ready to, Maxine. That's the best thing.
about this. It's a big risk.
I know, but it's fine.
They have a soft spot for each other, I think, Johnny, Tifa. She definitely kind of relates somewhat to him. She's obviously spent a lot of time with Johnny. And Johnny cares a lot about Tifa.
Cloud, you're scaring me.
Oh, I just...
We need
Now
to
that I've played
avoid
Crisis Core, I'm going to keep saying this. You understand the different person that he is. Oh, like you have to play it. You have to play. Okay, there's no more crates around here. Okay, let's head back. I don't even think that we need to even drop a bench. I don't even think we took a punch to
worried
that.
about Johnny.
I'm more worried about us. We gotta go, right?
Right.
What?
It's just... You've really changed.
How?
I suppose it's... Yeah. Your eyes. They used to be less...
It's the Mako. Soldier, remember?
I remember. So, what do you want to do now? Head back to the bar, or do you want to tackle another job or two?
Right. So we're going to be tackling some more jobs. We've got a little bit more to do. So that's pretty much like a lot of the main story sort of finished up there. We've got a little bit to do with it, but... Oh, there's another dog. Hello. I wish you could pet them. I really wish you could pet them. You know. There's a chest up here. And we're actually going to head up this way anyway, because our next mission is going to be this way as well. So we're going to do that. So we're going to grab that. Don't need it, but I'm just giving you guys the information as to where things are anyway. So we're going to head up here. And this dude, this shop owner, has got our next side quest. So we're going to unlock another area that we haven't really been able to explore just yet. We're going to be tackling down into the sort of, I can't remember what they call it now. Oh, the Taliga factory. So we'll head around first. We're going to equip some wind materia. So we're going to change up the material a little bit. Today I learned you can't pet dogs in Final Fantasy. I know. I know. You can pet dogs in Avengers. I remember that. Right. We don't need to buy anything. He doesn't really sell anything. You can buy some potions if you want to. Ethers. Nothing too fancy. Doesn't really sell anything, does he? What's the point? Right. I'm going to... Not that one. Materia. We want... wind materia. I might... Nah, I don't need it. We're just going to keep wind materia on. Aerith. Now we'll just do that. I think we're pretty much okay for most things. I don't really need any protection at the moment. It's just there. Tifa's not got anything. Okay. Tifa's not got anything. Okay, cool. Let's go healing. I might grab the... let's do... how do I get it up? There we go. That's what I want. Might do that. And let's put the elemental on wind, attacking, so we can do that. I might buff him up a little bit more. We'll do increase for ally when repeating command 2 times. Yeah, that might work actually. We'll do that. We'll buff her up. Give us some bits and pieces to do. Large increase to ATB using 3 types of command. We can do that. And then we will give her first strike. I'm going to give her wind as well. Nope, do that. So she can start attacking as well. And I might give her ice? Maybe. Chakra's going to get brought onto here. We need a way to cure. And we also need a way to revive as well. Well, they're saying that. I didn't get a revive on this either. So let's just do that. Just to make sure that we don't die at any point during our playthrough here. Anything else I want to put on? Let's put the other elemental on there. We'll need to swap out the elemental when we get round to doing the... you can pet the dog in the laid-back camp games. There we go. Can't pet dogs in 557, 4 out of 10. IGN. They probably would do that as well. They probably would do that. Yeah. It seems like a biased review. Okay, that'll do. Okay, cool. Cool. That'll do us for now. At least it gives Tifa a little bit of work. Actually, to be fair, did I buff her up in terms of? Do I need to? Nah, she's got enough HP. She's pretty high up. And the good thing about when you're on hard mode here as well, doing all these side quests, is they really help you to boost up your weapons as well. They give you the sort of means to be able to do that.
Step back.
So let's head here.
Factory's off limits. Drakes have been.
Hello, maybe because I've covered them on my channel.
Wait a minute. Tifa?
I know you cover so much of your channel, Maxine. Like it's
Are you? In that case, be my guest.
it's incredible.
We believe there's at least 2 groups lurking somewhere inside the factory. Find and cull them all.
Okay, so it's all about killing these drakes. They got a little more of a problem, like with them. Although I just want to make sure. Where's my enemy intel? Do I have the drakes here? I just want to check this as well. Ice. Okay, cool. Yeah, normally their attacks can't be interrupted when wanted to be a command to use. Use an attack on them, however, sends them into a rampage or makes them susceptible to interruption. Cool. I just want to go down to the drakes. Drakes. Where are they? Drake. I think it's these. Yeah. These ones don't have. No, they don't have the icy aura. I'm just checking to make sure that they don't have the enemy skill, because I need to get the enemy skills for the platinum. So I just want to make sure that they didn't have them. Okay, cool. Right, we're here. Grab this. That materia there is not really necessary for me to pick up, but it's a fire materia. You can get it if you want to. Got some crates, plenty of crates around here. So always well worth topping up your MP if you need to when you run around. I'm going to head this way. Okay, grab potion. That's it, done. They're quite quick to take care of if you're quite well leveled up. So it's not really too bad on there. I do have to cover a nice range of games, especially anything unique, wacky or strange. It's always nice to give the indies the nice sort of, the love they deserve, don't they? Okay, right, head up this way. Now, I don't think you can head this way. This is where one of them is, I want to say. Yeah, where is he? There he is. Okay, so we've got wind that's going to be on here. We can, of course, just whack an arrow. Staggered it straight away. Done.
Not bad.
There we go. Moogle medal. Don't really need those. We can open this up. There's a chest out here. So if you want to kind of get everything inside this game, open this up. And there'll be a little chest out here that you can pick up. So grab that. Get yourself back out here. I don't know if there's any more to do. I don't think I can open this up from this side. No, we can open it from the other side. So we're going to head back this way and in this way. We've got another little fight we're going to do. Grab these. Triple slash is just the absolute best. And we're going to grab this. We're going to dive over. Love the overpower. I just love switching to Tifa. Tifa is just the best. She's just the best. Tifa is awesome. Right, I've got some more boxes here. They're fire materia down the bottom if you want to top up your health. And again, it's not a bad idea just to do it. Just to kind of get yourself topped up a little bit here. Right. So we've got one more of these drakes that we need to clear out for now. Got 2. Okay, arrow. We might just crack them both, actually. I almost got them up to staggered. Okay. I'm gonna star shower them, I think. I don't think I'll be able to get them. There we go. Sweet.
Just like that, okay?
Cool. Okay, target eliminated, and we'll head ourselves back over to the scrap dealer. So that's that one done. So we've got those drakes to kind of clear out. Now, once you finish this one, you're going to be able to get access to the last side quest. Okay, I know we've got one more that we need to kind of like go and tackle, which is over by Weimar again. So we'll do that in a second. So when you do this one, he'll be able to kind of get the next side quest activated. Tifa is totally the best. She's badass. Yes, that's right. I think Aerith as well. Aerith is actually, like, once you get Aerith's all of her abilities, she's so overpowered. She really is. She's so good. You know. Okay, got these done. We're gonna chat to Tifa.
I bet a lot of people are talking about you right now.
I bet they are.
There's this amazing merc who can handle anything.
Now, when you start walking around the town now, you start hearing the NPCs talking about, like, Cloud. They start saying stuff about him now. Love it. Right, okay. So, next side quest is activated back over this way. We need to head over back to the start here. You can actually talk to Johnny's dad.
My boy up and declared he was leaving town to go on a journey.
Love it. You see this guy around as well.
I say while he's young, he should follow his heart, even if it means defying the man. Playing by the rules only gets you so far.
Love it. You get to see Johnny's dad like everywhere as well. And he's well worth having a little chat to if you ever get the chance. He's a nice little NPC you can just interact with there. Right. Okay, all the way back here. There's a lady.
Seriously? Tifa, you won't believe this.
Here we go.
A cerulean drake flew in from the train graveyard, but these two clowns refused to get off their butts and do anything.
I think this is the one.
Hey,
I just want to double check if I need to do the enemy skill materia.
then maybe you can help us out. The drake is in the old telegraph factory over there. But to reach it, you'll need to get a hold of a watch security key.
Yeah, we know where the security key is. That's fine.
I forget which. Just smash them all.
I think it's in the same place every time you go around here. I don't think it's random. I just want to double check. It's a Cerulean Drake. Where is it? There it is. Enemy skill can be learned from this monster. Brill. Okay, cool. It's still weak to wind, which is great. I just want to give... what do I want to do? Let's do that. I just want to make sure I've got enemy skill materia located on, just so I can get the enemy skill, which I don't think I've got it. It doesn't tell you like what ones you've got until you're in a fight. So I'll have to have a look and just make sure that either I've got it or I haven't. So we'll have a look. If you ever end up on a FF binge, I'll know who to play. Hey, I love me some Final Fantasy. Do you know what I mean? It's my favourite franchise by far. By some way. Marco shards, that's what you want. That replenishes your MP. That's what you want to do. Make sure you get some of those. Right. Let's just double check here. Okay, I've already got it. Social and Spirit Siphon. So the only one I need to get is the one at the end there. Okay, cool. I can actually take that off. That's fine.
It's on you.
Let's get this off the wall here. We'll just slam an arrow up.
Hang back.
No, don't feast. Don't feast. Okay, cool. Tifa, we're still doing well for health at the moment. Not doing too badly. Quite happy with that. Okay, potion, not needed. But there we go. Right, so to get ourselves over there, we do need to head straight way this way. We don't need to worry about the other place. We've already cleaned that out. We've got to take these out. So we're just going to take these out here. Ah, we've got this one as well. Boom. Cool. So grab these, and it should be inside here. There it is. Watch security key. So it's inside here. Rich buddy! How are you doing? Merry Christmas, my man. Merry Christmas. Yes. Are you all finished now, mate? Are you done for the holidays? Thanks a lot for joining us, mate. Really lovely to have you, buddy. We're just going to be having a chill stream today. Not too long. We just topping up our health here. We just taken on the side quest inside Sector 7, Chapter 3. We'll probably finish up the chapter. It's not doing too badly for time here. This is side quest number 5. So I just need to get rid of this. Oh, of course they're scaling the walls. Let's throw an arrow over there.
I got this.
Okay, cool. Right.
You're good at this.
I'm gonna open up the way here a little bit. I can recover some Mako, which is perfect. You can open up the door here. Yeah, done now until next year. Love it, mate. Very nice. Do you have a beer on the go? Any chance? I'm on the Brewdog tonight. I'm on the Brewdog. Planet Pale Ale is what I'm kind of like. I've decided to buy. I took some time to think about it. You know, when you want to make a good decision, you want to think about what you want to drink over the holiday season. And these were in my local Aldi, and these are a good choice. I highly recommend them. You know, if you like a nice sort of fresh, sort of slightly earthy sort of like taste to it, nice little bit of froth on the top there. It's very, very tasty. Nice and light as well for, you know, it's nice pale ale, easy to drink. So we've got the watch key. Pop this in here. Now, Solarian Drake is actually a little bit of a tough challenge here. I'm going to use a little bit of MP. We have the... I did take it off, didn't I? Did I take it off? I did take it off. I've got the chakra back on there. Cool. Using the chakra is good to kind of make sure your health does stay topped up here. But to get this to come down, I am going to use a little bit of MP. Just to hit its weaknesses here. Just stagger it straight away. Unbridled strength. It's not going to be too difficult to take down. Boom. There we go. Get those arrows like kind of taken off. And we're going to return back to Gwen. Absolutely smashing through our hard mode playthrough. Drinking tomorrow afternoon for a few hours with some friends for a bit. And an annual tradition. Lovely stuff. Staying off tonight. Why is tomorrow going to be a rough one? Right, let's head back here. We've got to chat to this lady. We're going to finish up the side quest. There we go. Now, I'm on Christmas Eve. I'm on kid duty, obviously, tomorrow. We've got a few more things to do around the house. I've got a little bit of wrapping to do tonight. We've been busy today, kind of like sorting out, tidying the house. We had to look after my nephew for a little bit today, so we've been sort of looking after him. The kid's very excited. I'll say the kids because I've only got one sort of old enough really to kind of understand what's going on. The other two are a little bit too young. So we've got one very, very excited kid. So yeah, hopefully tomorrow we'll have a nice, good, relaxing day. Here he is, Zach, my man. Got a ton to do today. I want to say, hey, oh mate, thanks a lot for popping by. Just popping by, mate. You know, raise a tipple. Yeah. Merry Christmas to you, buddy. You know, to you, crew, all the gang. That's that mission completed. We've just got one more to go. Yep, so we're going to be finish up these quests here. The last one we've got is this one, which is On the Prowl. So it'll be our last side quest. So, now the main reason why you want to do these side quests is it gives you the opportunity to choose a dress for Tifa, which is what we need to do. In order to get the platinum, you need to be able to get all 3 dresses for all the party members going into the sort of I don't know what you want to call. I don't want to call it like a date scene. It's not a date scene. Whatever you're going to call it for the Don Corneo section of the game. I'm the oddball with hot chocolate. Well, hey, you know what? It's probably what my wife's got actually. She'll be getting the. She'll be banging into the hot chocolate as well. Absolutely loves it. Okay, so Weimer here is the quest giver. Merry Christmas, mate. Thanks for making all our 2022 so much better. Oh, mate. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Love you too, mate. Love you too, buddy. I've got to catch your latest video. I caught the one from Crew. Very nicely done, Crew. It was really awesome video. It's so nice to see like a roasting, you know, of the husband and his platinum fails. To be fair, a lot of those I can just relate to. Do you know what I mean? Like, you pick up a game and you kind of play it and it's like, you earn a total of like 1 trophy. That's me in The Witcher, mate. It's one of the biggest fails I think I've had. Like, I picked up The Witcher. I played it for like an hour or so. And I could not get on with it. So yeah, I can relate, buddy. Okay, this beast is now week 2 ice. So we're going to just change up our loadout here a little bit. I don't know why I've got revival linked to that. I do not know. Magnify that. I do not know why I've got these the wrong way around. Right, ice. Okay, cool. Yeah. So this is actually quite difficult. This fight is not going to be for the faint heart. I'll tell you that now. I remember playing this last time I did hard mode, and I really I struggled a little bit. I'm actually going to pop a save. This one. We're on this save. I'm just going to pop that save here. Just because. So the dog, if I can call it a dog, it's a Wraith Hound. The Wrath Hound. It's weird how the music's not on. Mate, you bring so much positivity to our community. Mate, thank you so much, buddy. I really do that. Mate, absolutely, I'd love to collaborate. I really would do. I have so many plans for videos, but I just don't have the time to do. Right, I've got to focus here. Okay. Now, unfortunately, the blizzard does sort of... We've got to do focus strikes here to kind of build up the... to build up his meter here. But it does hit pretty hard. So you've got to make sure that you don't really run out too much.
Steady.
We've got to hit it with some ice again here. He's going to run off eventually. Okay, he's going to run off here. So it gets to a point where it runs off. Now, it hits you pretty hard with some with some heavy attacks here. You can see when it's am I going to get any MP back? No. It's fine. Crew says hi everyone. Editing next to me. Oh mate, hi Crew. How you doing, girl? It's such a nice thing. You've got this sort of team sort of together doing that one as well. The recording, the editing. That's lovely stuff. Right, let's head away back here. A little bit dark. Right, okay. We're going to head this back through here. He waves us over and lets us in this way. Now, we're going to finish the fight off in this section here.
He's pissed, so make sure you're ready.
Our health is doing okay. We do have like a bit of a cure, so I'm just going to give ourselves a bit of a cure up here as well. Okay, cool. Right. Okay, so this is going to be another bit of a tough challenge here. I do want to try and
Deal with that.
All set. Bring it.
the problem is it moves around too much. Oh, you want to get away from that throat clamp. Ah!
Watch yourself.
I got this.
Yeah, so it gets it pressured once you get in there. Now we're going to stagger it. Boom! Right, let's get it up. Unbridled strength. Get another unbridled strength going. And rise and fall. Bit of a braver.
Don't stop now.
Time to end this. Let's pour on the paint.
A triple slash. Done. Done. There we go. Very good. Very good. Whew. Okay, if you can get yourself with that fight, if you can get yourself like a Blizzard or Blizzara off, it sends it into that pressured state where you can really stagger it, and then you can kind of take advantage. Otherwise, the attacks can really hit you hard on that one. It's about 2,000 hit points for a throat clamp, which is kind of unavoidable. If you get hit by it, you're kind of going to get taken down. Tail whip's about 1,000. So this is the last side quest done.
Scare the dog, did you? Phew, we owe you one.
So that's that sorted out.
I've never seen a Shinra breed like that before. Out of curiosity, when exactly did it show up?
Oh, today. The first reports came in just this morning.
Not the biggest festive person. Ah, get yourself a little bit of Christmas spirit on there.
Story about a Shinra research lab.
Go hot chocolate, play some video games, and chill out. That sounds like a wonderful time. That sounds like a really nice way to spend some festive season.
And here I thought you might know something I
Like I'm not bar hunger, but I'm not like OTT Christmas. Somewhere in between, yeah? Somewhere in between. I know. I kind of take or leave a bit of Christmas, to be honest with you. My wife is very into Christmas. So I like it. It's a nice time of year. And the kids get so excited. I don't know if Zach's still on, whether or PTR, whether their kids are particularly overly hyped like for it. The Grinch. I get hyped for my little one. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Zach. It's exactly it. You know, when the kids are there, they get so hyped for it. It really pumps you up as well because they're so excited. When I got snowed up alone up in North Wales. Right, so we get this discovery mission, which is called Alone at Last. So we're going to head back. We have now finished all the side quests, which are inside Sector 7. And we end up with this little one here, which is called Alone at Last. So we're going to talk to Marl.
Someone's back awful early. Not that I
Yeah, well, yeah, you're on the telly while I wrap the presents, mate.
I left them in your room.
Love it, mate.
Sure thing.
Love it, mate. I'm on the big screen.
So fast.
I only have started getting into it recently because my little man, yeah, he's off the wall. Yeah, definitely, mate. Cruising as well. Love it.
So when she talks, are you really listening?
Fantastic. Well, I hope I'm providing up some decent entertainment for you guys. You should be watching Christmas films.
Or are you
That's
just
what you should be
going
watching
through
while
the
wrapping
motions?
presents.
Go on.
I'm going to be wrapping some presents up this evening, actually. I'll finish up here pretty soon. I don't want to be streaming too long. We finished up the side quests. we're going to get this little scene here.
Okay?
Sure.
That's right. Definitely, Rich is on the ball. Rich is on the money. You know, you get the kids excited. They get absolutely pumped for it, and it really drives you to making it. I want to make it as a good a time for them as possible. That's kind of, I get a lot of anxiety around these sorts of things, and I really want to make sure that they have a good time at Christmas, and it really puts the pressure on me to make sure that they do that. So yeah, I know what it's like. I want to go inside, Cloud. No? Oh, sorry. I've got to go inside here. Sorry. I've got to go in here first. I think I'll be more into it when... love with Sandra. Well, you do love Sandra. Live with Sandra. Yeah, exactly. Right, okay. Inside here, we've got to go over to this bit. Is your missus quite into it as well, Maxine? Right, that's been changed. And now we head back over to Tifa's. I love the fact that she has like a punching bag. We just pan the camera around like her room a little bit. It's where Tifa lives. What's she listening to? Something that we can't really read. Love it. Air music gallery. Punching bag. Boom. Love that. Love the fact that Tifa's got a little punching bag. She's always training.
Finally.
Okay. This is a nice, sweet little scene between these two.
After you left the village, I let you off the hook before, back at the hall, but not this time.
Well, when we were kids, everybody wanted to be a soldier, right?
Yeah, I remember they were on the news every day during the war.
Thing is, by the time I finally made it in, they didn't need heroes anymore. It was nothing like what we dreamt of. It was just working for Shinra. Just...
I'm sorry. I know it's a touchy subject.
I know, Tifa's eyes, they're fiery red, aren't they?
Not exactly small talk. Especially with someone you haven't seen in a while.
I love their designs. Like, seeing them all brought to life.
Still, it's kind of funny. Us going our separate ways, thinking that must be it. That we'd never meet again. And then here, of all places, we do. You know what? We should totally celebrate. Let's dress up and hit the town.
Really?
I mean, why not? It'll be fun.
What's Cloud gonna wear?
Have fancy clothes?
Not like fancy, but I'll figure something out.
So we get a choice of 3 options here. So I'll quickly just explain how this kind of works. So when you play this game, if you do not do the side quest and you just play through the game, you will get the refined outfit. That is default. So when you're going through a playthrough and you want to get the platinum on the fewest amount of playthroughs, you would pick either the sporty or the exotic. I picked the exotic the first time around. So we're going to be picking sporty today. Because what you can do if you want to kind of go back, which I've already done, is go back to play this, replay the chapter. Don't do the side quest and just get to the end. And then you get the refined dress automatically. So we're going to be selecting the sporty dress, which is going to be the last remaining dress that we need for Tifa.
Something sporty?
I don't think that'd be so different from my usual. Be sure to pick an outfit that goes with mine, okay?
Will do.
It's very sweet between these two.
This is gonna be so much fun. You'll see.
Yeah. Maybe.
And on that happy note, I think it's time we head back to the bar. Come on.
You don't need a break?
Honestly, I'm feeling pretty good. Marl isn't always right, you know.
it's amazing just what can kind of spark up and perk somebody's mood up, isn't it? Makes somebody feel good. Tifa having her friend back again in her life.
Hey, Marl, we took care of the filters, so we're gonna head back to the bar now.
So we're gonna head back. We're gonna head back to the bar here.
Oh, you're looking pretty chipper.
Yeah, especially when you spend it with the right person. That's it.
Feel that different.
I didn't enjoy Nexus before I met Crew. You're just saying that because she's here.
Keep your wits about you.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Token of my appreciation.
I mean, I'm pretty much the same, Zach. I've got to be honest with you. Like my wife, you know, she's a wonderful person. She absolutely adores Christmas. She loves it. It's her favourite time of year. So it really makes me enjoy it as well. And especially more now with the kids and everything. You really get to experience it the best way, I think, with children. You know, I think as you kind of like grow older, like particularly when I was going through like my 20s, Christmas was just a day. Do you know what I mean? Like you kind of, it's fun. There's a bit of family time, but we didn't really have a lot of young'uns around. Like my older cousins had a couple of like kids and things like that. And it was one of those things where like it was better when you had the young kids there as well, like when we're doing it with them. And like now when I've got my own family, like it's just the best. Like it's just, that's how Christmas should be.
Here we are. You must be tired.
So we're all done here. This is where the main story kind of comes back into it now. We've done the side questing. We've had a full reward from it as well. So it's well worth doing the side quests here, you know.
Yeah, I'm feeling it a bit
So.
too. Hey, do you think you'll stick around a little longer?
Maybe.
There we go.
Work for a minute, build up some savings.
I see. So, what'll it be? Want to head back out for a little
He gives you
while?
the option here. You can do a little bit more running around the town. There's not really too much to do here. So we're just going to continue on with the story. So we get a cutscene here.
We're back.
Did you have fun?
Lots of fun.
Hey, need y'all downstairs.
Right now? Then the plan is...
I understand why we didn't, but it'd be nice if we could see the Avalanche
Looks like we're officially on for tomorrow.
hideout. Because you did in the original. If you play the original, you get to go downstairs. I completely understand in terms of why he's not allowed down there. Because he's the merc, right? He is not a part of this group. In Barrett's eyes, he's not a part of the group. So I completely understand why he doesn't want him to do that.
I'm really sorry. But
So Tifa gets to go downstairs. We get a bit of time to ourselves. And we're going to play some darts. I'm going to try and explain. Because there's a trophy related to this. Now, there is actually a good reason why you want to do it. Because you get a luck up materia. So, these choices to come up. We had it with Aerith during our first stream last week. We can obviously side with Tifa, or we can basically annoy her. I like being nice to everybody, so I'm just going to ask for something hard. You get a drink regardless.
I don't know. Something hard and bitter.
But it's an affection system that we have like in this game. And Final Fantasy has that. Particularly Final Fantasy VII has an affection system. So you can kind of favour various people through the playthrough. And in this game, you can favour 3 people. You can favour Tifa, Aerith, or Barrett. And it does come down to a lot to do with the side questing as well, which is why the side questing is also a little bit off in my menu system. You can decide to not do the side quests for this chapter and Aerith's chapter. And when you go over to chapter 14, you get a resolution scene. You can get Barrett. Do you get that on both playthroughs? So you can get 2 overall. I'm trying to think what you mean by that, Rich. Do you mean
I gotta go.
Do you mean the dress? Is that what you're talking about? Are you talking about the dresses? Because you can only get 1 dress per person, like on 1 playthrough up through to chapter 9. So if you've got chapter select, you can go back and kind of like do the chapters specifically to kind of select the dresses.
Eco-extremist group Avalanche. Public enemy
Oh, sorry, to look up materia. I'm fairly certain it gives you another one. We'll see, won't we? Probably on the next stream. Won't be seeing this one because you get it in chapter 4, which we're not doing right now. So I'm pretty sure you can get another luck up here. Maybe you can't. I know there are certain ones you can't get in hard mode. Once you've got them once, they don't get you again.
So if it comes down to do or die, if I've got to put my life in someone else's hands, then I'd rather.
Yeah, maybe it's only just the one.
Like you.
But we'll see.
Still kill some time.
So, we get our drinks. We're going to come up. The good thing is, well, we can actually select some music if we really wanted to. We won't though. So, what you want to try and do is obviously make sure that we can get the top rank score here, which is 7. So maybe you're right actually, Richard, because I've already got the top score. So I'm already the winner. Already the winner. So maybe we won't get a reward this time. But if you're playing this the first time, like if it's your first playthrough, you will get a luck up materia. So darts here, it would normally give you a tutorial, but we're just going to lightly push, and I normally tend to go with the second one. I'm a little bit rusty, so I'm going to try and make sure that I do a little bit better here. Probably not going to do it on this round, I don't think. There we go. Try and get it on the second one, and try and be really gentle with the movements here. There. And you can normally try and get it like in that sort of treble 20. There we go. We've got 81. I'm going to want to get an odd number here, I think. 53, which I don't think I'm going to be able to do in 2 shots here. I'm no good at doing darts. Absolutely terrible. Bullseye is what we want. It's the only thing I could think of to do. It's pretty rubbish. Okay, it's not going to tell me anything. 22, double 11. I'm absolutely rubbish. I'm really bad at like the maths, like to try and figure out like what to do. It'd be good to know as I'd skip darts. That was actually really rubbish. 10. No, I think it's only going to be the one. You have to play it once anyway, I think, to kind of trigger the next section. But I want to kind of get... I do want to get it, so... Let's try one more time. Let's see if we can kind of get it this time round. Just off. Right, let's try this again. There we go. Let's see if we can get another one. Steady. Oh, man. Let's stop. Okay. We got this. Come on. Let's play this darts. Right. Straight in. Let's go again. Okay, get it there. Nice and steady. In we go again. Okay, steady, steady, steady. Oh, we got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Okay. Okay. Let's try and get one more in there. Okay, 61. I feel like I need to kind of like... And then we've got Bullseye. I think we got it. Oosh. I don't even think it landed in the bullseye. But we just beat our own score. So there we go. 6 darts thrown, 150. There we go. So, yeah. We'll see if we get it again. Because I just topped the scoreboard. So we'll see if we can actually get another luck up material with that. Might have to tune in next week to find out. Right. Okay. Head back to the seat. Wait to their counter. And we'll get cracking on. So this is where we're going to get basically kicked out. It's so rude, isn't it? But here's Tifa. Pours herself a drink. We're probably going to be streaming for about another 5 minutes or so, guys. So not too much longer. About 5 more minutes, and then we're going to be ending the stream up. So we've got one more fight to do, and it's pretty much the end of our time.
I know we have to think big if we're going to make a difference. But not like this. I feel trapped.
If it feels wrong, don't do it.
See, Tifa is not really on board with, I suppose, the extreme nature of the group. She doesn't really know what she wants to do here.
Guess that's that then.
What, they kick you out?
We agreed to disagree.
So Tifa's not going. At this particular point, Tifa's not going.
Tifa, time to celebrate. Break out all the good stuff.
Because obviously the next plan is to is the Sector 5 reactor.
We won't be needing you.
And I don't think Tifa is okay with going.
Fine by me. That's how I like it. No contract, no obligation.
But we get our payment here.
Figured you'd say that. Here, the rest of your payment, along with a little extra for your exemplary service.
Thank you very much.
And thus concludes our business. Gonna have to ask you to leave now. This here's a private affair.
So we gotta leave. It's so rude.
Sorry, I tried. We talked it over, but in the end, we didn't want to put so much on you.
And I actually kind of like, I kind of get like how
Be right there.
this story kind of plays out, because it's just Barrett. Like, Barrett doesn't like Cloud, he doesn't trust Cloud, and feels like he can do this by himself. He did it as a favor for Tifa, I think, to give Cloud like a job, but he's like reluctantly accepted to do it. Now, you can kind of like go around and chat to these people, but they really just sort of go, I can't really talk to you right now. Gotta go. I'll be channeling my inner Barrett on Xmas Day when I want people to leave my house. Yeah, like, this here's a private affair. Gonna have to ask you to leave now. Love it. Right, so they're gonna be doing their thing. Tifa is sort of there. But we've got some people hanging around looking for our man Barrett.
What's up with them?
Word is he lives in this town. Just shut up and... Hey, brother. You from around the way?
I guess.
No big man with a big gun strapped to his right arm?
The thing is, though, right, is a big dude with a gun strapped to his arm. If they hung around long enough, they'd see him. Like...
200. 3.
Whatever, man. Let's find somewhere quiet to talk. Walk with me.
This actually, like, ever since I first saw this, this actually kind of bothers me. It's the walking animation of these two lads. Like, they're identical. They didn't record two different walking animations for these guys. Even the wave, the just small things, but it does bother me slightly. Okay, so literally all we've got to do, we've got to take these goons out because they're not going to pay us any money, and that's going to be the end of the chapter. And it's going to be the end of the stream. So we're going to hit this fight. A few more minutes. Actually, I don't think I'm going to be able to. Nah, I was going to actually change up my materia to fire because they're weak to fire.
I told you before. That
Depends.
Oh yeah? You wasted my time.
Might end up paying them to leave, yeah. I love this scene though. He picks his little knife out and then Cloud just goes, mine's bigger. Love it. Right, triple slash. Right, I might actually throw a little barrier up just to protect ourselves a little bit from here. Oh, he's got a grenade. Don't want to hit that. Open fire. Oh, getting shot at. Let's go with some triple slash. Come on. Dodge that grenade. If I had fire attached onto here, it would be a lot better for myself, but I don't.
Why do you want it?
Let's go for some more triple slash. Done. Okay. Wasn't too bad. Here's 20 quid, Bruno. Please leave.
So if they weren't Shinra, then
There is actually a chest in here, so
get some rest.
you can actually just pick this up as well. It's probably the last chest I don't think I've actually picked up yet. Some grenades. Not that you can use them because you can't use items in hard mode. Okay, it's not too bad in hard mode. You kind of just be a little bit more careful with your health. I've not really had to kind of heal up too much, so that's good. So we're going to head over to our apartment. This is kind of your last opportunity a little bit, really, before you finish up the chapter. So if you're going around and you need to do anything, this is your opportunity. You can't do any of the side quests, I don't think. Or it's not worth it because you haven't got Tifa in your party, so you lose her. But look who's here.
Welcome home, honey. Took your sweet time.
Jesse. I love the sigh.
Are you gonna let me in so we can talk in private?
So she has something to ask us. I like this little side mission that we do.
Guess I'll get right to the
And
point
it's
then.
a really nice addition to it.
What have you got there?
That is meant to be summon materia, but I feel like we get like healing materia again, I
Why
think.
not? What do you think it is?
A proposition.
Proposition.
So
Nailed it
yeah, you'd
once.
get Ifrit materia here normally on your first
Keep this a
playthrough.
secret from the others, though.
How she got it, I do not know.
Something I need to
And
sort
why
out
she'd want to
tonight.
give it away.
Tonight?
Tonight, you and me together. I want you to come with me to the Sector 7 plate. I'll give you the details on the way.
Cool.
That's fine by me. But don't you have a pretty big day ahead of you?
I do, but if I don't deal with this now, it's only gonna get harder.
We're going to be ending the stream up in just a moment here. This cutscene's going to finish. And basically the chapter sort of ends here. So once we basically talk to it's healing materia. It's always healing materia. To end up selling the stuff. Once we talk to Jesse here, that will be the start of chapter 4.
Planning on traveling light. Make sure you've got everything you need before we leave. I'll wait here.
So, that's that. That's all the things that we need to do in this chapter done. We've got the last dress for Tifa, which is progress for one of the trophies that we need to achieve. We've obviously completed another chapter in hard mode. That's 3 down, 17 to go. Let's go and pop a save so we can do that. So that chapter is now finished. That is all done. Sweet. Let's pop myself back over onto big screen. Boom. There we go. Right. I know it's a bit of a quiet stream, but thanks so much everybody who jumped into the chat today. Such wonderful people for getting in there and having a bit of a... keeping me company for an hour and a half or so. It was such wonderful to kind of have you guys to come down. But I do wish you all a Merry Christmas. Have yourself a safe sort of holiday season. Don't get too drunk, you know, all that jazz. You know, drink responsibly. Drink responsible. Enjoy the time with the family, whatever you're doing, friends. You know, have a nice time, whatever you guys are doing. We'll be back next week. Fingers crossed. I was sort of umming and ahhing if I was going to do this one tonight. I wanted to try and squeeze a little bit in today. And I'm glad that we managed to kind of get this chapter finished and get the side quest done and get everything sorted out on there, which has been great. But next week we'll be tackling chapter 4. We'll probably be going into chapter 5 as well. Probably do a little bit of a longer stream if we've got a bit of time next week. We'll see what we're doing. But keep an eye out on Twitter at this platinum. You can check us out there. Go join the Plat Pad. I know a lot of people in the chat today, but in the Plat Pad, we'll be hanging out there a little bit over the Christmas period. All right, you can go and check us out on the Discord. Go check us out on Twitter at the Plat Pad, which is the Twitter handle. You can go check us out over there. Get yourself into the Discord server, and we are a great bunch of trophy hunters, content creators, streamers that are going to be out and about doing things. All right. But yeah, thanks everybody for coming in. If you watch this on the VOD, thanks a lot again for checking out the video. I will see everybody again soon. Merry Christmas, everybody. Thanks, Maxine. Thanks, Rich. Thanks, Zach, as well, and crew, if you're hanging around in the background there as well. All right. I'm ending the broadcast here, guys. Okay, so I will see you all again real soon. Merry Christmas, guys, and see you next week. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care now. Bye-bye.